Hey guys, how are you? Hey, it's Charlie Grace. Welcome to Behind the Wheel Wednesdays. As you can see, I'm sort of in front of the wheel. I'm actually in an undisclosed location in Colorado. Very exciting. I'm actually mooch stocking at a friend's. Very, very happy to be here. And we're having a great time. You can see they've got this massive collection of vinyls behind me, which has been a lot of fun listening to some really cool music. But anyways, lots of stuff is going on. And it's been a while. Sorry, I've been out of, what do you call out of signal, honestly, out of middle of nowhere watching some stuff. So I can't wait to tell you all what's going on. So let's see a couple little things. First off, if it's your first time here, thanks so much for watching. We appreciate that. Do me a favor and like and share this out. If you're into RV life and van life and if you're learning all this kind of cool travel things and you're interested in solo female travel, I'm your gal. Just saying, I'm here. So we also accept any kind of super chats and stuff like that that goes to our Smile Fund. Our Smile Fund is really cool. My friend, I'm not going to say who's here. We're all the money from our Smile Fund goes to help others, travelers in need, which is really cool. So let's see who's here in the comments. Come on. Let's see what we have. We've got David Green. Hey, David says, hi, CG. I was in Wyoming about a week and a half ago in my van. I climbed Devil's Tower to wave at you. But I don't think I saw you. Dude, that's really cool. And thank you so much. That's really neat. I appreciate that. Wyoming is cool. We're going to talk about Wyoming. That's definitely on my list of things to talk about. Deborah's here. Hey, CG. Hey, Deborah. Hope you're having a great night. I love this. Hi from Beth and Margie in Vegas. Great mod video. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. There's some really cool stuff that's coming out that I wanted to share with you guys. I mean, a lot of really cool things. And Tammy's here. Hey, Tammy, how are you tonight? So let's just jump right into it. Here we go. I dropped a video today. Sorry I haven't been able to drop videos very easily on Sundays. It's been a bit of a pain. I've had some internet issues. So there is a brand new video out for Echo Mods. Now, this came from Camp Echo. So I went to Camp Echo a couple weeks ago, and it was in Durango, Colorado, and it was really, really awesome. There was over 100 Echoes. That's Trecos and Sprecos, so transits and sprinters. And I walked around and I talked to people to find out, what they love and what they wish they had changed, and looked at all these mods. So it was really interesting to see how people had modded their rig and what they've done, whether it's put on levelers. There's actually a guy who had like a whole pulley system, which is crazy, like a crane thing. I love that. And yeah, just another wonderful couple whose son is a professional bicyclist, mountain biker, and so they go all over the country with him, and they have all his stuff with that. And yeah, just really cool storage and organizational ideas. Really neat stuff. So if you haven't seen the video, I will drop the link. It is pretty cool. But yeah, just some cool ideas. And some of the stuff could go for anything, not just Echoes, but I was talking about that. So there you go. That's really cool. I see Turnbells are here. Hey, Turnbull. Hey, CG. There you go. Thanks so much for being here, buddy. So anyway, so let's go backwards. Okay. So this past week, like I say, I'm in an undisclosed location in Colorado right now. But last week I was at the Winnebago B-Van National Rally in Cody, Wyoming. That was so much fun. So think all these Travados, all these Soluses, all these Dodge Ram ProMasters there, and a few Echoes as well. And I gave us a talk on some travel apps that will make your life easier. So I love doing that and paying it forward and going from there. So that was a really fun thing. So I was there for a while in Cody, and I got to meander through Wyoming. I had no idea. And David Green, you can quote me on this. No idea that Wyoming had white pelicans. That's right. I said it, white pelicans. I actually stayed at a state park called Glendoe State Park for a little while on my way up. Gorgeous reservoir. There was nobody there. Like school had already started, and it felt like I held the whole state park to myself. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Beaches as great as Florida. Really nice. Just full hookups. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. It was really, really neat. So I really am a huge fan of Wyoming state parks now. That was one I went to. I went to another one over in Shoshone. I think it's Shoshone. This Winding Wind Cave situation, really, really neat. So on my way to Cody, I stopped by these things on the way. But of course, I'm surrounded in a canyon. No good cell phone service, nothing like that. So I couldn't do my Wednesday. So sorry about that, guys. I apologize. It's been a crazy couple weeks. We got more people coming in. Johnny Lightning's here. Hey, hi, I'm almost on time tonight. Oh, you're always on time, Johnny. I never have to worry about you. That's awesome. But so spent some time and did that for them. And then I'm going to go backwards. I have to look at my calendar. How weird is that? I actually have to look at these things. I took a little time to be offline, which is good. We all need that sometimes. A little, social media detox, internet detox, just sort of hanging out and doing things. So that's, it's in Cody. Oh, geez, I got to look at this. And then it's crazy. Now, where's the time gone? I can't believe it's already September. Can I say that out loud? It's hard to imagine that. So then before that, I did the rally in Purgatory. Oh, wait, I skipped something. I got to go back. Rewind that. Hold on. Overland Mountain West Expo. If you've never been to an Overland Expo event, they're fantastic. I got to go and it was really, really neat. And this was in Loveland, Colorado. And I hosted a women's panel on women in overlanding, got some really cool things, and talked about, how people start, why they do it, and some recovery ideas and safety things and some really cool ideas. And then I also taught on how to overland with pets, which of course is near and dear to my heart, which is fun. So a lot of really amazing people, a lot of people who brought their dogs, and I got to enjoy that, not just, presenting and doing things, but also participating. There's so many amazing workshops at these kind of events at the Overland Expo. I'm going to be at the one in Overland East, which is in Arrington, Virginia, the first weekend in October. So if you're on the East Coast and you want to come on out. I would love to see you. I'm probably going to be camping. So go camping. I'll see you in the parking lot with all the other really fun people. But let's see. Oh, Michelle is here. Hey, Michelle. Good to see you. She's all hanging out here. Good to see you. So Overland Expo was amazing. There were so many different kinds of rigs, from vans, truck campers, huge overland beasts, everything from earth roamer. Gotta love being an earth roamer. If you don't know what they are, trust me, check them out. They're huge. Definitely not something you're going to go grocery shopping in. They're pretty big, but they're really cool. So anyway, really neat stuff. And I got to see my friends, Bruce and Alex, which is fun. They have their van, Steely Van. They came out and we had to go walk around all the vendor section and shop for things. And you might have seen on some of my socials me playing with the corn dogs. So it's nice when we get friends, our van family and our adventure crew family together, and we can go walk around and do things together. So it's just a good time. It's always a good time. So if you guys are ever wondering where I'm going to be, I'm going to update my calendar tomorrow because I know there's things I'm going to be going to that I need to put on the calendar. So just go to charliegraceadventures.com and you will see it there. That's where I'm going to be. It'll be super simple. There you go. All right. So before Overland Expo was Camp Winnebago. It was Camp Echo, actually. So Camp Echo in Durango was at a really nice ski resort. Ski resort was stunning. Really cool. The view of the mountains we were surrounded by was just really, really cool. And we had, mod tours and educational sessions. We talked about, how to plug a tire and we had one of our guests from RV Help on talk about RV Help and how that can work with us as a community. Oh gosh, we had a lot of really cool things. Yoga in the morning, and we played left, right, center. We even did a little karaoke. Just saying, got put it out there. I think I sang karaoke that one and on the Winnebago Bees. I'm not a good karaoke person, but I did it. I'm a team player. I'll go, which is fun. So all the Winnebago marketing team, just want give a big shout out to everybody there. It was like Emily and Sam and just Tali. Everybody, we're having a great time. So good time. What can I say? And then before that, oh my gosh, and I've been winding all over Colorado. I mean, really has been a lot of fun. I was in Gunnison, Crested Butte, just Montrose. Started going all over the place, just looking at things in Colorado. Really like the state. I'm going to tell you, next year they're going to be doing Peace Love Vans at the Hummingbird Ranch in Colorado, down by, I think it's down by Colorado Springs. You guys should go. I'm just saying, you should put that on your calendar. It's really cool. Okay, Michelle's got a question. How is the pup? She's doing much better. So Rosie got a little sick at Camp Echo. She was not doing well at all. And it was a little scary. It was a little scary, honestly. She could have been, having a moment, but very, very happy she's doing better. And unfortunately today she was trying to run around and chase like all the flying raisins, the flying insects. And I think today she got a yellow jacket. I can hear her there. So I think she actually ingested and got stung by a yellow jacket on her cheek. Poor thing. It happens. It was just so quick. That's how these things work. Hey, there's the broken nomad. Johnny, if you're ever on time, I'll grow my hair. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love that. It's great. Oh no. Yeah, glad she's better. Yeah, me too. It was a little scary. I mean, I did, where I stopped, I kept looking for a vet just in case. Who knows what, if I need to reach out to my good friend Gary. Hello, Gary. Thank you, Gary, who is a veterinarian in Florida. Really handy to have those kind of contacts. It's really nice. So it's one of those things, man. When you stop and you travel, you need to like know, immediately what city and county you're in, where's the nearest vet, where's the nearest hospital, things like that. So that sort of brings me to my point today. So let me just preface this with I'm okay. Not great, but I'm okay. So now's the time that you guys need to give me a thumbs up because I was really close to not doing this today. I spent my day getting x-rays and talking to a doctor and other wonderful people. I'm having a lot of pain in my back, my lower back, my hip, my leg area, and I've got some area of numbness in my legs as well. So it's a little scary. You're on the road. We talk about medical things and they happen. I finally just caved and said, I can't take it anymore. The pain's it's pretty bad. So I had a nice consultation, a nice doctor's visit today in Colorado, in the Denver area, and I'm going to be okay. Let's start with that. I'm going to be fine. However, I will not be jumping anytime soon. I will not be taking any hikes anytime soon. I will be even considering getting different seating in my current Winnebago Echo based upon some certain things I might need. I might be looking into Scheelman seats. I don't know, and those are super expensive. But I have to do something, and health is the first thing, right, guys? So if you can't enjoy yourself and you're not in great health, it's hard to go out and do all these things. So I've got quite a few more stops on my trip this year. I'm going to be leaving Colorado relatively soon, heading into Kansas. I just have a friend, One Beer Joe. I'm giving a big shout out to One Beer Joe. He just texted me. He's in Kansas now, and he had hail the size of a quarter, essentially. I was like, ooh, not looking forward to that. So one more reason I don't have my Starlink on top of my rig. I might keep it inside because it happens. Starlink is not meant for hail. Some of your solar panels are a little more put together than that. But I'm gonna keep my Starlink down for right now. But I've got to go to the RVing National Women's coming up in Shawnee, Oklahoma, as well as Overland of America in Jay, Oklahoma. So those are two big things that are coming up relatively soon. And then I got to make my way up to Elkhart, Indiana for the dealer showcase because I've been seeing what they've been doing. Very excited. Lots of new things coming out, guys. Lots of really cool things. So I saw the new paint job on the Echo. That's interesting. And lots of new, accessories and things coming out for RVs. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, it's going to be fun. But I'll be up in Elkhart, Indiana. Yay. If all goes well, if I can do it. I have had some great help and people who have offered to drive me certain distances so I could get to where I need to go. And I do appreciate that, guys. So once again, community is everything. And you guys as an Adventure Crew community have been nothing but supportive and nothing but great. So I really appreciate you, and I appreciate everything that you've done, watched, commented on, liked, shared, all that kind of great stuff. I appreciate y'all. It's a big deal. So let's see. Terminal's like, CG, feel better. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, David. Absolutely. Charlie, have you had a DEXA scan? Ooh, DEXA scan. And One Beer Joe's texted me as we speak, talking about the dent. He was worried about dents from the hail on his van. A little scary out there. I don't know what a DEXA scan is. I know what an MRI is, CAT scan, and a X-ray. So if it's something like that, let me know. We can talk about that. Johnny, awesome. I'm good. Making a huge dent in the build. I should be back on the road in a few weeks. What? That'd be awesome. That's really good. I love that. Michelle's like, you're very busy. I'm a little busy, just a little busy. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the holiday season, November, December, just sort of hanging home with the kids and getting some stuff done. There's a lot of stuff I need to get through. Okay. FMCA memberships come with the ability to get someone to drive your rig home. That's a great perk because when you need it, you need it. And that's a really, 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 really big deal. Okay, here we go. A DEXA is a bone density scan. Well, I got a thick noggin. and I'm taking all my stuff, and I think I'm okay, calcium wise. I think I'm good. But I probably should get one this year when I go back for my physical. That would probably be something I need to think about. Because the older I get, it's a thing. It's really a thing. What can you say? But let me know, do you guys have any questions? I've just been blabbering on for about 15, 16 minutes here, letting you know what's been going on in my life and where I've been and what's, how Rosie's been. And the rig is really dirty. She needs a bath. She needs a bath bad. I've been in the country with bugs. We went to a bison ranch, which, by the way, did you know when bisons are born, they have red hair and they're called cinnamons? How cute is that? They're little cinnamons. They're so cute. I got to go hang out with some awesome people in Wyoming and stay at their buffalo ranch and learn all about that and get some farm fresh eggs and just really enjoy the area. Medicine Bow, there's a thing called the Snowy Mountain Range, I think it's called. Gorgeous. Absolutely stunningly gorgeous. So yeah, lots of cool things, lots of great places to see. I would definitely do this trip over again. If I had to think about a place to go in the summertime, I think Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, Idaho, definitely Montana. It's the place to be. Elevation, getting up there. I will say this though, wear your sunscreen. You're a lot closer than you think to the sun. And even when I wear my SPF 1000 or whatever I have on it, I still got some sunburn. I did a couple days. I had that. I had to think about wearing my hats, and I wear my gloves when I drive. I wear driving gloves, and I wear a long sleeve white shirt. So these are things I always keep thinking about as we're driving out there. Okay, Turnbulls has a question. We are going to our first Echo Rally in Tucson. Yay! Do you get any downtime, or is it just go, go, go the entire time? Okay, start with this. It's your rally. You get to go to whatever you want, a little bit or a lot. It's nice when they have the schedule. I'm not going to make it to Tucson. I'm so sorry. I will make it to the Florida Echo Rally, but once I go back east or Mississippi, I don't come back west. So they'll just be really great workshops and things to do in the evenings and games and potlucks and things like that. But just remember, it's totally up to you. You don't have to go to everything. Just pace yourself because it is a lot, and that FOMO thing is real. So you can get, oh, I don't want to miss out on this, and oh, I don't want to miss out on that, but you also don't want to get yourself sick or, you know, tied up in something you want to do. The bottom line is you need to meet other people, see what they're doing on their mods, see how they're driving and what's going on. I just had a incident with my Sprinter when I parked here at my friend's house that it made a noise. It made a beeping noise. And I thought it was my tire pressure monitor going off. I'm like, what is that thing? And we kept looking and looking and looking. And it wasn't my tire pressure. It was something under my hood. Now I didn't have a light on my panel when I, I don't say turn the key, but push the button or whatever. So it wasn't showing me a light, but I never heard it before. And I recorded it and sent it out to some of my Sprinter friends going, have you guys ever heard this? So myself and about 3 other people in the Spreco community, people who have Sprinters specifically, are really reaching out to each other and talking about things going on because we're about the only ones really running these things a lot. There are a lot of people who just use it for small vacations, weekend warrior getaways, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we want to make sure going forward that if we find a problem, we can know what to do so you can know what to do down the road. It's a big deal, really big deal. Okay, David says, after traveling in South Dakota and some in Wyoming, my van was so dirty. Oh, yeah, but I liked it. Made it look like I've been places, LOL. Yeah, well, yeah, that's part of the fun. I think I have bugs from 3 states. Does that count? It needs a bath. I'm actually going to be going to a Love's probably the next few days, and hopefully they have a truck wash nearby on that exit because we're going to definitely do it. She needs a bath. Oh, yeah. Charlie, I'm only a couple of hours from Elkhart if you need a little R&R. Oh, thank you after your visit there. I appreciate that. Yeah, Elkhart is so Hershey RV show is coming up. And for those of you who are going to Hershey, I'm happy for you. I will not be going this year. That is really tough for me to say out loud because I typically go. I think this is the first time in I don't know how many years I haven't gone. So I have a lot of friends going, and if there's something you want to look at or see, let me know, and I'll have them take pictures for you and whatever we need to do. But also, I'm going to be going to the dealer showcase, which is where in Elkhart, where they bring out all the major rigs, and dealers come and they make orders, and they go, okay, I want to get 5 of these and 10 of those and things like that. So you get to see all the new stuff too. So really exciting. I'll be there with Winnebago, checking out their stuff. I'll be checking out Tippin stuff. I'll be checking out, oh my gosh, there's tons of really cool things going on there. So Storyteller's got some things coming up. Can't wait to see those. A lot of neat stuff. Really, really cool. Okay, those are souvenir bugs. Yeah, that's right. This was from Wyoming, this was from South Dakota, and this was from Montana. Yeah, exactly right. That's pretty funny. I love the RV Hall of Fame and Museum in Elkhart. I do too. I really do. I went there, oh gosh, how many years ago was it the first time? And I've gone back and things have changed. They always add things and subtract things. And there's some things that are, just historically significant. And most people don't know it really started from publications. It started because there were some really good travel publications, and they wanted to bring some of this in person as well, just not just in the magazine. So yeah, it's a really cool place. I really, really like it. I'm probably gonna check it out again, see what's going on. Speaking of publications, though, just saying, I think I'm a featured article in the new Girl Camper magazine for September. I can't wait to see it when it comes out. I think it's the end of September it comes out, but that'll be really cool. And dun dun dun, mic drop. Ready? As of today, I've always been an RV queen. And if you don't know what RV Queens is, it's a group of women who are RVers, and anyone can join if you're a woman. Sorry, guys, it's a woman thing. And we have RV circles where we talk a Marco Polo. We have like a once a month get together virtually. We're going to be doing more in person. There's lots of really things going on with RV Queens, but I am now humbled and excited to shepherd in RV Queens through the end of this quarter and into 2026. I get to be the lead queen, which is very cool. I'm really excited about this. So I'm excited to see not just our existing membership, do amazing things, because these are women who are rocking it. And even if you're not rocking it, you can be a member. But my point is, they inspire you. They tell their stories. They share their ups and downs, and you get to learn about things. It's really an amazing place to have community. It's all about community. So if you haven't looked at it, take a look at it. Let me know what you think. The website's going to get revamped in a few months, which is neat. And they're going to be doing a bunch of more podcasts. Podcasts are women making money on the road. So if you're someone who, wants to learn how to make more money on the road, the podcast is really good. It does talk about that a lot. So I'm going to be helping out with the podcasts probably in the next month. So it's a big deal. Kate, who's been shepherding it since, has done a fantastic job. And we're just passing the torch. That's all we're doing, pass the torch to another RV queen. And hopefully we'll keep that tradition up. I think that's a really cool tradition. I love that. Yep, Girl Camper. Woohoo! I love me some Girl Camper. Absolutely. Very excited about that. I can identify as an RV queen. Yes, you could. You could. Okay, I get it. I know where we're coming from this. I know. But it is a really cool organization, membership, community. And we'll talk about that down the road. But I just wanted to, it's official now. We gave the public announcement, I think last week. What am I thinking? I'm in a lot of pain, guys. I'm doing what I can. I've been sipping my sweet tea. Cheers. Let's just say there's sweet tea and maybe something else in here. A little medicinal something, if you know what I mean. Whew. Trying to keep that pain down. So anyways, you have any questions for me? Anything you guys can think of these days? Anything going on in your world? How are fuel prices where you are? I'd love to know that. I think I bought, let's see, what was diesel? $3.79 at one time. It was a little on the pricey side. So I had to be very careful about that and, just, see what's going on. I'm going to drop the new officially out. Let me share it real quick. I'll share it in the comments below so you guys can take a look at it. And yeah, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about these bonds, because there's a lot of really neat things to look at and possibly incorporate. And I'm dealing with a lot of van lifers who are like, storage. Storage is big. Storage is really, really big. So take a look at the new video. Let me know what you think. Okay, David Green says it is currently, here we go, $3.88 for regular in Chicago. Ooh, that's pretty pricey. I might be coming up your way, buddy. We'll have to see. Pain meds plus alcohol equals, I understand that. So I never said that's what it was. I said it was sweet tea. Sweet tea. We're all good. We're all good, buddy. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun thing. And then we could, if we want to, we could do a little behind the scenes. There's my friend Alex. Yay! Undisclosed location. What a cool place. I know. Is this a cool place? I don't know what I do without all these amazing vinyls behind me, all these amazing records. I'm afraid to go take a look at them, bring some out for you guys to start requesting music. I'd start playing like Lionel Richie or Yes, or I think there's Danny Kaye down there too. How cool is that? I miss you, girl. Here we go. Turbo's like, we don't look at the diesel price. Yeah, I know. It gets a little pricey up there. I had gas for years, and now I'm at diesel, and it's a total different ball game. But it is what it is. 307 got regular today. Oh, that's nice. That's a good price. I like that one. Very cool. Very nice. Well, I think it's time. Let me see what we can do here. Do we want to do a behind the scenes on the new video? I think we should. I think you should watch it, but maybe we should do like a director's cut. What do you guys think about doing a director's cut? I always love that idea. Let me see if I can do that for you guys. I would love to like just talk through it like Mystery Science Theater 3000. You know, you can say things about what it is, what really happened in the background. Oh yeah, we can do that. Okay, let me get the screen ready and we will do it. Dun dun dun. Okay, I'm going to mute it. See if I make it big, and then we will share the screen or not share the screen. Hold on. Here we go. Sharing screen. Let's do this. This will be fun. I love these things. So let's present. Here we go. Share screen. Here we go. All right, so let me see how I want to do this. I think I want to make myself tiny in the corner. Yeah, I'll do tiny in the corner. I like that. Okay, so here we go, guys. This ought to be fun. We're going to share this without any audio. I'm going to tell you what's happening in the background. That's called me getting a washing my hair on that day. We went to Purgatory Ski Resort, okay? And you can see, this is my friend Corinne, who's done jumping jacks. She's an artist, and she painted all these pants, which was really, really cool. I always bring yellow chairs, so you know it's me. I'll have a happy face. Yep, someone brought a tortoise. I can't make that up. You think it's dogs and cats on the road? Oh, no, it's tortoises. And this is when we started, people started piling in. I met this lady named Kathy. There's my friend Karen. Hey, how are you doing from Exploring Canada? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're doing a little behind the scenes on the new video, so you guys get like the director's cut. But I went to a distillery the night before the event, and so she she and her husband, Kat and Matt, I think his name is Matt. They're from California, and they parked beside me, and we got to meet them, which is nice. And that's me being silly with my hat because, you know, that's my favorite little hat right now. Which, by the way, I got that hat in Canada. People always think I got in Tennessee. I got in Canada. So it's been so far so good. I think I got it at Sable Beach, of all places. All right, I loved this wrap. Someone had taken their rig and wrapped it, and it's like a green desert scene. And this is the gentleman that owns it. And I asked him specifically, like, how'd you come up with the ideas? And why did you choose green? I mean, a lot of people are choosing different colors and different things. And when you do these kind of wraps, what's hard to do is they've got all this gook around all the doors, like silicone essentially. And you've got to sort of get it tight. Like they have to cut it out, put the wrap on, and then they got to silicone it back. It's a big process, but isn't that cool? I like that really. I like that color. I would consider that one. It was really neat. Oh, it was a fun rig. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go with green or orange. I haven't really decided. I keep talking about it. Okay, there's the guy with the winch. Look at this. So he has a transit, and he has a big box up there, and he wants to bring things up there, but he doesn't want to like bring it up on the ladder because this is actually safer. And she's got a remote control that makes it work. How cool is that? So she just pushes a button and it goes up and down. They're ranchers and they're really sweet people. And he actually did the whole entire remodel the inside. Now this is the couple that has the son that's the bike rider, and he did so much to his Echo, including look at that wrap. Isn't that wrap amazing? He said that was a wrap that was like of their backyard. Like they took pictures and things that they saw from their house. They live here in Colorado. It's really, really gorgeous. Yeah, that wrench was a great idea. I know. Is that awesome? Yep. And I love that wrap. I love that wrap too. Yep. That was super cool. Okay, so he's going to say some stuff. We're probably going to fast forward a little bit, but here's the deal, guys. Look at the levelers. He has levelers that he had installed on his Echo. How cool is that? Now, when you get levelers, a couple things you got to know. They're not going to go all the way back up in, so it's going to decrease your total ground clearance. But when you go somewhere, you don't have to worry about leveling. It's there. I mean, piece of cake. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. But anyways, he's talking. He's also a cyclist himself. He gave me a lot of really cool tips, which I love. I think we might fast forward a little bit through this because I'll let you guys watch this because there's a lot that he goes into. I'm just going to go through a little bit. There we go. This was neat. He actually had an open tube underneath. I'm like, what the heck is that thing? And he wanted a place to put. Ready? Take a look at this. I'll let you guys figure it out. See that? What do you guys think it is? How cool is this? I need this. It's to wash his windshield on the top. How cool is that? So he made his own little place to put this so he could reach and do his windshield. I'm completely jealous because I don't know how many times. Look at that. He goes all the way up there. I love that thing. What a great idea. Super cool idea. Okay, let me fast forward through this a little bit. We'll just, that way you guys can see some more things. Okay. All right, here we go. This is fun. Okay. So there were these two ladies that had an amazing Treco, and they did so much to it. I mean, so much. A lot of people have the outside shades or the outside covers as well as the inside, which is nice. They listed out everything they had done to their Echo, which was pretty handy. So you could go and go, okay, it's got this, it's got that. They had a solar panel that moved with the sun. That was neat. Roll-up shades. These are made in Canada. These go inside, and it has a screen on them too. So if you want to have open air, but you want to have something on there, those were really cool and reflective and very light. So some of these other shades are really, really heavy. These were cool and magnetic. I loved them. This is my buddy Brian's rig. He just got the new, he just got his wrap put on. And I was showing you, he had a nice owl box on the back. We just needed some more storage. He's really into organization, which is nice. So I can appreciate that. And he just got the new van-made shades inside for I call them the pizza boxes on the side, which I think these are something in my future. I really like the way they're organized. And then he has a new roll down shade that comes apart in 3 separate areas, and it has pockets on the back. I like that area. And he's got a really neat box back there. He starts talking about, where he puts things and how they fit and what kind of box it is. So his garage area is so much more organized than mine, but I'm on the road a little more than he is. So I have a lot of stuff back there because I like to host. I've got lounge chairs and tables and e-bike and stuff like that. I mean, his is just nice and clean. Mine's a little more cluttered, but I use it. I mean, my dirty laundry's back there. There's tons of stuff back there, but I think this is a cool idea. He also had a friend, and this is something that I use and he uses. These are called hot boxes. And initially I thought, what's the big deal? Do I really need one of these things? It's like a heavy felted kind of box, but it fits perfectly in your microwave. Okay. So they make them for different size rigs for different size microwaves. And what I do, and what I have done, is I put like all my chips, like all my bag stuff, and I put them in there and I put it in the microwave when I'm traveling. And then when I want to use my microwave, I just pull it out. Before I had all this other junk in my microwave and it wasn't very organized. So I really like this, and they're making them specifically for sprinters. I know they made them for storytellers. I know they made them for a bunch of other things. So Hotbox, check it out online. I would highly recommend it, and it's a local company. I think it's like a husband-wife team, if I'm not mistaken. They did a really cool job. I really liked it. Terminal's like, I like the list of mods. Yeah, that was a really neat idea for them to put it all on one sheet. I thought that was a neat idea too. Yeah, but look, it's pretty easy and it's very durable. So I've been using mine for a while, and I'm going to do a video about it. But I want to, you know me, I'm not going to talk about it unless I really, really like it. And it's been holding up. So the whole idea is that, if it holds up, I'll do a video about it. I'll make a new product Monday about it. That's my friend Gary, who is my Echo neighbor there. He helped me out with Rosie when she wasn't feeling well. Look at the mountains in the background. Isn't that gorgeous? How cool is that? I love this. Such a pretty day. Okay, here's another guy. We're talking about the back garages. How do we keep it organized? He was trying to figure out how to put his bikes in and still have storage above. And some of us have these netting. He took like a top of a shelf, essentially, put it on like a hydraulic, and it's just really, and put it on it. You can watch him do this. He actually uses like these zip ties that you can undo just when he's driving to make sure everything's all secure. But he undoes the zip ties, and then he just pushes a button, and this thing goes up and down. Watch this. It's so cool. This is so neat. So when he needs to put things in, like the bikes, boom, bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, that was a view. Was that gorgeous? That was really cool. But look at this. I just love really unique, amazing people coming up with ideas. So, so that was pretty much, my list of mods that happened there. I pretty much gave you all the highlights, and you can have to go back and see some because I skipped through some of these things. But you know me. If you know me, you know how much I love dogs. So I took lots and lots of pictures of dogs. Here we go. Did you accidentally try to walk into another Echo by accident? I did okay. I did fine. But I met all the puppies, got to meet all the puppies, all the wagon tails, and learn their stories about how long they've been on the road and and if their owners were, concerned. And when you go to a different state, things are different. My dog loves grass, and there wasn't a lot of grass there, so you got to get used to that kind of terrain. And yeah, geeking out on mods. I was too. By the way, that was Tony the tortoise. It was her 4-year birthday that day, so we had to have a birthday party for a tortoise. Just letting you know that. She travels with him, and she's pretty cool. So we took the tortoise for a walk. What the heck? Why not, right? So here's some pictures of some friends. I was there. Of course, you're going to see, there's Corinne and Steph from Fit RV. We had a great time. And oh my gosh, my good friends, new friends. I get to meet all these new people. And Cisco, my buddy Cisco, he has a Spreco as well. So yeah. And then now you get to see me probably, I should probably save this for later, but singing karaoke. Imagine that, guys. So I'll let you look at the funny stuff. It's a good video. So take your time, enjoy the video. You're going to like it. I know I love making it for you. So I'll drop the link again. You guys can look at in your leisure, and see what you think. Let me give me some feedback and let me know what was your favorite mod that you saw that you thought was neat. So anyways, really cool. Turnbills say our cat once ran into an identical RV next to us at a rally. Oh no, had to crawl under that person's bed to get her out. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's funny. Poor kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Good luck on that one. Well, I appreciate y'all for coming. I really do, and hanging out with me tonight. And thanks for being patient while I've been on the road and unable to get good service. It was nice to have a little time off, but I missed everybody. I missed you guys. So we will come back next Wednesday, Behind the Wheel Wednesday. Please be here 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we'll give you all the behind the scenes scoop of what's going on. Thank you, David. I will be feeling much better, I'm sure. It's hard to keep a redhead down, dude. I'm on it. I'm on it. It'll be fine. So, all right, guys, have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Thanks a bunch. Just remember, drive safe. Happy tails.